Improving our health is usually at the top of our resolution list at the beginning of the year. So I'm here to share 7 health habits that I think will help you towards a healthier life. Welcome to my channel. I'm Maria, and if you're feeling overwhelmed and tired and would like tips about simple and healthy living, then you have come to the right place. I think that many of us put health at the top of our list at the start of the new year with very good intentions, but over time we give up because it gets hard, or we fail, or some obstacle comes our way, or sometimes the goal we have is too complicated. I want to encourage you to keep going. If it's too hard, take a step back and take a smaller or simplified step forward towards the bigger goal. If you fail once or even a few times, it's not a reason to give up. Changing habits that we have developed over many years will take time. Figure out the obstacles and uncomplicate your goals. Anyway, I'm not going for broad statements such as eating healthy or exercising more, because I find that these broad, non-specific goals are not measurable enough for us to make a difference. I want to focus on the habits I feel that are specific, achievable ones. So let's get into the 7 health habits that I feel will help you. First, wake up at the same time every day, including the weekends. This practice sets your body up to develop a regular sleep pattern, which will maintain your circadian rhythm. Studies show that waking up at the same time every day will help you sleep better. Most people, including myself, need to wake up early on the weekdays for work, but then sleep in on the weekends because we're not rushing anywhere. However, I just found that it would make waking up on Mondays so much harder. So I adjusted my schedule so that I could wake up about the same time every day. After several months of this adjustment, my body now naturally wakes up around the same time each morning, sometime between 6:30 to 7 a.m., no matter what time I go to bed. If I go to bed late, my body will still get up at the same time, which means that the later I stay up, the less sleep I get. And we all know that a good night's sleep is important for so many reasons. To help me get to bed at a decent hour, my second habit that I will continue to work on in the new year is to turn off my screen an hour before bedtime. I honestly struggle with this, especially if I had a busy day and I want to unwind in front of funny cat videos. And we all know that you cannot just watch one funny cat video. It's too easy to doom scroll these things. Plus, there are many reasons I pick up my device: looking at random pieces of information, checking out deals on Amazon, checking out deals on other sites, finding healthy new recipes to try. The list is endless. So I set my downtime on the screen time settings on my phone, which has been helping me. If you like funny cat videos too, click the like button, then share in the comments below any strategies that have helped you turn off your screens at night. I need help. Third habit that I'm working on is to stop eating after dinner time or after 8 p.m., whichever comes first. One of my biggest weaknesses is snacking. And if we watch TV or a movie, I feel the need to munch something, even if I'm not hungry. I know I'm consuming unneeded categories, and I try to justify this habit by choosing healthier snack choices, such as popcorn popped in olive oil or berries or some other item. But snacking out of habit or boredom or stress, no matter how healthy the food choice, is still not going to help me maintain a healthy weight. Plus, I notice that I usually don't sleep as well when I snack close to bedtime. What to do? A few things do help me. Not watching TV, because then I'm not mindlessly eating, or if we watch something, I brush my teeth before, so that helps me because I don't want to brush my teeth again. If I'm really hungry, I need to choose something that has protein, such as a hard-boiled egg or cheese or a handful of nuts, because that will fill me where I can easily eat a bowl or 2 of popcorn. My fourth health strategy is to eat as natural as possible. This is a big category, which includes cutting out ultra-processed foods, sugar, and reducing eating out. After reading how bad some of the ingredients are that are in some of our foods, I have become vigilant about reading food labels. Anything with refined sugar, seed oils, or with maltodextrin, which I learned is worse than sugar, I avoid. There's other ingredients that I avoid, but going through those would take a long time. After I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's, I learned that my diet plays an important role in helping to alleviate symptoms of this condition. I've also been trying to keep my sugar intake to the recommended daily intake, which is about 25 grams or less. This diet habit took some time to accomplish, but it has been worth the effort. If you would like to learn the benefits of cutting sugar and tips on how to do this, I made a couple of videos related to this topic, which I will link in the description below. My next habit is also related to being more natural, but is about my skincare routine. As I age, I want to take better care of my skin, and using clean ingredients has become just as important as using effective skincare products. I also want to simplify my routine. At one point, I was using a system that had 8 steps, and I can't even remember all those steps. It was not only complicated, but quite costly. So I did that system one time and decided that I couldn't possibly need all those steps. So now my routine is 4 steps, using a cleanser, a serum, eye cream, and a moisturizer. And last year I developed an adverse reaction to a product which made me wonder about the quality of ingredients in our skincare. So just as I read food labels for ingredients, I now read the labels of the skincare I use. I will point out that there's an app I use to help me choose healthy foods and also skincare products, and that app is called Yuka. I'm not being sponsored or paid by them at all. I just find this app easy to use, and if a product gets a bad rating, it lists the ingredients in question so I can find out more about those ingredients and make a more informed choice. Since I'm trying to eat cleaner, fresher, and healthier, and trying to also choose cleaner ingredients for my skin and makeup, I'd love to know other tools or strategies that you use, so please share in the comments below. A 6th habit that I need to be more consistent about is to make meal prepping part of my Sunday routine. This habit will help me with my diet habit, because if I take the time to make meals at the beginning of the week, or even get ingredients prepped for the week, then when I get busy, I don't reach for the ready-made stuff, which is full of ingredients that are not good for us. A few items that I like to prep and have available are hard-boiled eggs, tuna salad, cooked rice, chopped vegetables for snacking or cooking, fruit, and a chia seed yogurt pudding. I love having a few items available so that I can save time during the week. And I do find that choosing one day of the week to prep puts me in the mindset for making this once a week commitment. So for me, Sunday afternoons after I go to the grocery store works well. My 7th habit sounds easy, but unfortunately is challenging, and that is to get 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight each day, or just to get outside for that period of time. I don't think we were created to sit inside in front of our screens all day, but many jobs force us to do that, mine included. I teach online, and even when I do teach in person, more time is spent in front of my computer, prepping or grading or researching. I feel that the health of my eyes is deteriorating because of this. So it's even more important to get outside, either to take a short walk, to sit and get some fresh air, to garden, or anything else. So I've been setting time to do a little gardening in the morning, if just to water my plants. Then after lunch, I take a short walk. And after dinner, my husband and I try to take an evening walk. And for those of you who live in places with longer periods of darkness, I have heard that the UV lamps help a lot. And my final habit is to commit 30 minutes to self-care. Most of us are good at keeping our devices charged up and ready to use, but then a lot of us are not good at recharging ourselves up each day by taking time to care for ourselves. And I learned that it doesn't need to be a continuous 30 minutes, especially when you're caring for your children or for your elderly parents or anyone else. Take a 10-minute break to take that walk, or listen to a favorite song or two in between tasks. For me, I spend the 30 minutes before bedtime reading or journaling, or sometimes I sit in silence and just think while I do a face mask. We all need to recharge. So those are some health habits that I know will help me if I stick to them, and I know they will help you too. Share other health habits you plan to work on this year below, and let's try and encourage each other. If this video helped you, please hit the like button. If you are looking for other tips for simple living for a healthy life, please remember to subscribe and watch this video next. See you over there.